Okay, in this video, we are going to talk about why should you, as a buyer, when making an offer on a short sale, do your home inspections prior to the written short sale approval letter, okay, from the seller's bank. Alright, the way it works with short sales and how they're negotiated is this, and this is just, the basics, okay? So when an offer is submitted to the short sale negotiator, whoever's acting as a short sale negotiator, there's all different types of processors and negotiators, but whoever is submitting the short sale to the seller's bank to get short sale approval, typically, if they know what they're doing, it should take 90 to 120 days on average to get a written bank approval letter. Okay, but there's a system to follow and how it's done. Okay, so the first 30 days is like a review period at the seller's bank. Not much happens. They're going through to make sure all the documents are there. The second set of 30 days, okay, between 45 and 60 days on average. It could take a little bit longer, could be faster, but on average, the seller's bank or lender will send out a BPO, which is a broker price of opinion. They'll send out an appraiser to value the property. What they're doing is, yes, they have this offer, but they have no idea what the value of the property is. So they have to send out someone to evaluate the property and find out the current market value of that property. Okay, because a short sale is sold at current market value or no more than 5 to 15% below current market value and as is condition. Okay, so they get that valuation from the BPO agent or the appraiser. They go back to the bank, and typically it takes another 2 weeks for the bank to evaluate the valuation they receive and compare it to the offer and say, okay, this is either a good offer or a bad offer, and I'm going to either counter it or accept it. Okay, so in most cases it's countered. At this time, they orally counter the offer, or they'll just totally reject it. Okay, we're hoping they give us a counter. So when they counter this offer, they're obviously negotiating with the buyer. So when they counter the offer to the buyer must know the current condition of the property. If the buyers did not do a home inspection, how is it that they can negotiate with the bank on the price? They can't. Absolutely. So in order for you, the buyer, to negotiate with the seller's bank about the value of the property and what you're willing to spend, you need to do your home inspections prior to the written bank approval. You need to do it within the terms of the Pennsylvania State Agreement, which is, the standard is 10 days. I say take 15 days because it's not a big deal. The BPO is not going to be done until 45 to 60 days anyway. So you do the inspections. Now the buyer, when the bank comes to the buyer and says, okay, I'll give you this as a counter, you're going to be able to say, well, hold on. Either we did our inspections and here's the contractor estimates that we got and this is wrong and that's wrong, or yes, I will pay this price for the property because it's worth it. Don't think you're going to get a short sale property for 20 to 30% under current market value, because it's not going to happen. Submitting an offer like that, waiting 4 to 5 months, is a waste of your time. Okay, so that's exactly why you need to do your home inspection before. It's not a waste of money. Okay, because even if you made an offer on a regular property without it being a short sale, you spend $400 or $500 on inspections to see if you're going to buy the property for the offer price. If something's wrong with the property and you want to get out of it now. Don't wait around for 4 months. So let's go back to the evaluation part. Okay, so now the bank counters you. You say, yes, I did my home inspection, so I know the condition of the property, and yes, this is my counter because I know what the property's current condition is. Okay, so now at this phase, you guys are negotiating orally, and then you come to an agreement orally. At that point, once you come to an agreement and all the addendums are written for the contracts in writing, okay, then at that point, you tell the bank and submit your addendums and changes to the contract, and then typically within 2 to 3 weeks, you'll have a written bank short sale approval letter. And then at that point is when you start your mortgage process, meaning you call for your appraisal. Okay, and then typically on an FHA or conventional loan, you're closing within 30 to 45 days. That is the right way to make an offer on a short sale property. There's no other way to do it. Any other way is a waste of your time. It's a waste of everyone's time. I hope this information was helpful to you, and when you have questions regarding short sales and distressed properties, you know who to go to.